Hey, check this out. Well, I'm generally not really talking about this right here. I'm talking about this. This is a very good sign for the day right here. You're probably asking yourself, what are you talking about? What is that? Well, looks like it rained so hard out here for all that time last week that even in a less fertile zone, they have tried to wash things out. That's wild right here, though. I've never seen it out here like this. It's almost like they created a path for us. That's wild right here. They even jumped the log. Let's hope they piled up some major history for us today out here. Besides piling up a bunch of log jams. Dang. That is a very hopeful sign for us. Never seen it like that out here. Wonder how rough the waters were. I mean, for all the waters to do all this right here, you're probably not seeing what I'm seeing because of the illusion of the art out here, the illusion of the geometries of the nature mixed with the light. You probably don't see what I'm talking about. You can only see it with your naked eye. Dang. It's almost as if I don't know where I'm going, but I know exactly where I'm going. I have the deep pockets on me today. Let's pray for those objects, shall we? Talk about dangerous. Let's see what we have in store for us today, right up in here. We're about to get the feet wet. Who's ready to get a little bit cold out here in this heaven? Yeah, it's going to be cold right up in here. The snake's going to be jumping at us. Let's hope they miss. Yeah, we might have a hard time with this today. I'm not talking about finding the artifacts. I'm talking about just getting around. The waters are flowing like I've never seen before out here, which is a good thing, but it makes me worried. Extremely worried at the moment, because there's a bridge we have to get under. And if they ran hardcore and smoked the good stuff like you would never believe out here, you can believe those waters are going to be quite deep, and they probably even washed out the sediment zone on this side of the bridge, which means we might be asking for some trouble trying to get under that thing. Jeez. Let's pray this is the right decision for us today. I don't want to have to turn back now because we can't get past a certain location. I thought that was something. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, we will be stuffing some things in the pocket. Don't know what it is yet. At least there will be something. On second thought, let's take a quick glance in here real quick. I don't want to spend the entire day out here. Not saying that in a bad way, I just got something else on my mind at the moment. Got to get to another spot. Not to necessarily look around, but Someplace I haven't been to in quite a long time. Where's the ancient stuff at? As always, I'll let you know if I see it. Last time I came out here, I found nothing at all. Here we go, moment of truth. Cloudy, muddy waters. They have a tendency to, clean out the bag, if you know what I mean. What the heck do I get myself into? It could be 5 feet deep right there. Yeah, dang. I'm not about to give up, fellas. I'm not. I just don't know what I get myself into out here. I know there are snakes up here on the left, on the rocks. But there's bushes right here there's trees right here. I'm looking. I don't want to take a step in and go past the waist. Oh man, what the heck? Yeah, they done something right here. I had 2 trees I had to climb under. But they gave us support. Something to hang on to as I climbed on slippery rocks. Oh crap, man. Alright, it's not too deep right now, but fellas, I don't know about this one. I'm going to have to do this 3 times today in 3 different zones, I can tell you that right now. I don't want to say this the wrong way, but they have to come through for us today if we're going to do these challenges, go through these things. I don't know, fellas. I don't. Yeah, they got high out here for real. They emptied out the bag if they're going to pull down this thing here with their forces of nature. Oh man, I can't even see. I can't even see if there's snakes up here. I want to tell you something right now though. I know this video has started off on the wrong foot, but I mean, how am I going to do this kind of stuff today with this? And another thing too, it was easier to go under than it is to go over. Man, these cherubs out here might trip us up. I know you're saying that, Vinci, you better look in the rocks. Like the version of the rocks. You better be looking at the rocks. If you know what I mean. Alright, this ain't too bad. It's not too bad at all. Alright. We're doing this thing hands-free up in here. Uh-oh. What the heck? I know my little lame exploring videos, my ancient butt out here acting like I'm 11 years old again. But I'll always be 11 years old and 11 years young. But we're not done yet. We got to get past the other side. All right, here we go. Second challenge, the other side of the bridge. The heck. It was deep out here last time, for real. Well past the knees up in here last time. And I can't see jack, which means we're not going to see anything in the water. Nothing today. I don't know. I'm going to go on with it though. I am. I just got to be strategic on how I step on a bunch of rocks. Dang. Let's pray it's not going to be a thumbs down for this video. All right, there's something here we got to talk about. To my left. I know it's not really deep at all. It's up to the knees though. No big deal. We get past that thing. It's going to be deep right there. I think I passed on the left. Like the last 4 times, it's hard trying to get around this stuff. And I'm not about to move the balance. I'm not. I just climb over it. Yeah. Dang. I know you're saying, man, looks scary, Da Vinci. please help us out with this video today. But I'll tell you something though. There's something right here that tells me what they did out here. Right here. Talk about the forces. All my times exploring this creek in these woods out here, I have never seen this thing. Never have. This thing came from a long way. I'll tell you that much right now. Because I recognize, a can. I recognize a can any day of the week. And I have never seen that thing. Ever. Out here. Until now, that is. You better believe we made it. You better believe we did. That joker right there took like 15 minutes. And we have to fight our way back next time to do it backwards. Keep your fingers crossed. You can believe I found something. That's why I stopped right here. But no, it's not a transitional paleo or anything like that. Everything I've found out here has been at least 5 to 10,000 years old. Yeah. A few large ones, a few small ones, and definitely a lot of broken ones. Yeah, but there's something to my left I got to go take a look at. I already know exactly what it is. It's stuck in the sand though. I'm looking. Let's hope they didn't break anything. After smoking the entire bag. Yeah, let's hope they didn't get clumsy. But there's something right here. Where is it at? I saw the curve a mile away. I think it's got a design on it though. Had to stand right on top of it and know what it was. Set the jug down for this one. Even in the dark, I can see it. Yes, sir. I always find at least one right here, though. That's weird. Got to be careful with it, though, because it's got such a curve on it that it can break and snap easily. Yeah, let's try to take care of this baby today. Beautiful. Oh, getting the feet stuck out here. These gravel bars have a tendency to be very magnificent out here. If they washed it out, that's okay. They probably placed it someplace else. Yeah, they washed out half of this one. Man, okay. That's cool. I'm all right with that. Continue to search. It smells good out here. The combination of these shrubs and these bushes mixed with the honeysuckles. I'm so simple with this life of mine. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but it's more complex in my mind than you could ever imagine. But I'm standing on top of something right here. It's not really intact, but it's not the spear tips or anything like that. But there's a humongous chunk of something right here. It's got a design on it. Look at that thing right there. You can barely see it. It's been rubbed off like crazy. Yeah. They laid that one flat. I found this design out here before. This netting design. Whatever you want to call it. Fabric design. That's a humongous piece right there. I wonder if today is just going to be a pottery day. It started off like that right now. So far. 2 good sized chunks. But here we are. At another swimming challenge I gotta try to make it through. Listen to me giving suspense to the video. Yeah, my heart is pounding. What do you think when, what do you, what do you think when I just guzzle one of those monster waters? I had to make a choice between the blue peel and the red peel. I chose the blue peel. Whatever, the blueberry flavor. And then I drank a half of a 24-ounce Coke. Yeah, but cool. Got to get past this thing right here. Just another sign right here. Let's hope that's not them telling us we might need a boat to get around this thing right here behind me. Hold on. Just part of the game. No, I'm not going to take this thing out of here. It's just a toy boat. That's it. Has no people in it. That's okay. Where's the treasure at? It's going to end up in the pocket today. Like it always does. But I think I see something that I love to see. This place right here has a tendency to be extremely deep, and I have to climb all the way around the side. But I see soils right in the middle. Haven't seen it out here like this in a long time. It's almost like I'm walking on water. What you know about that? Perfect. Steady ground for the first time in over a year. Thank you, Lord, for that one. As you know, I can sit out here all day. Really though, just a chip off the old block. Thought it might have been something monumental. I'm going to donate it back. Probably find it 8 months from now, but let me do a 270 right quick. I walked right past the thing 3 different times and didn't see it until I got over here. You already know what that is. It's even got the sound of it. Even got the curve on it. Cool. Add it to the pocket carefully. That's a solid piece right there, though. That's going to be very hard to break. It's like solid concrete. Man, beautiful. No design on it. But we're just beginning, and it's barely 11:15 out here. Might have a very monumental day today. What's that? Looks crystal. Well, it is. It's nothing, though. It's that material that they always used out here, though. They might be leading me to something again. Let's pray we find it. Talk about some major overflow. Water's got about maybe 9 feet high out here. You know, I've gone quite the distance. Recovered nothing at all. Yeah. Found nothing cool. Got a few questionables in my left hand. Let me set the jug down. Of course, it's not really worth reporting on. Think I'll just leave it out here. It's got a chip top. Maybe it'll stay intact for the next 5,000 years, but then I got some other questionables. That's all. I think that's some kind of amateur scraping device. Leave it out here. Some kind of preform. It's a broken preform at that. Yeah, just leave it out here. Won't collect it, and then I have a bottom of one. Yeah, I know this is all we found as far as the major history goes, and I thought this was going to be something from a distance. Nothing at all that I know of. Looks just like a chip off the old block. Cool. Will not take it. Yeah, let me go ahead and keep on going. Got about a quarter mile left to go. And then we get to go backwards. But to be honest with you, I think most of it is on the other side of where we began the day. Yeah. Let's just look around. There might be some other cool things. What the heck is this? It's got some cool colors in it. Of course. Well, let me go ahead and add it to the pocket. It's a boomerang. What the heck? Ben & Jerry's boomerang. Okay, cool. I guess this is all we're meant to find up until now. Yeah, that's a worthy of the studio right here. Cool. It's even got the, oops, don't rub off the paint. Crazy butt. Come on now. Look at the transition of the colors. Yeah, I guarantee you half the paint's going to be rubbed off in the pocket. Cool looking device. Keep on going. Back to where we began the day today. Nothing really historic or covered, but it's only been about 3.5 hours. Seems like it's been nothing but the pot today again. Oh, excuse me on that. Part of the pot. I mean, part of the pots. The shatter pieces. I don't even know if I need to go the rest of the way, but they could have a great big surprise waiting on us. Let me figure out something real quick. Let the search continue. Let you know if I spot anything 8,304 years old. And then some, hopefully. Got some fancy looking rocks up in here. Nothing though, it's just a bunch of weird stuff. Cool. I don't know if we'll ever see anything in there. I have no clue. Dang, they gotta show us something. We definitely gotta be filling the pockets the rest of the way. But I found, one thing of interest. Cool. Just another piece of the pot. Look at that thing right there. Hard as concrete. Real sturdy on that thing. Cool. Had it to the left pocket. I'm looking. trying to look for the geometries and stuff like that. So impossible half the time. Yeah, but I found this thing right here. Nothing, I just wanted to study the geology of it. We found a few points like this. Made out of this material right here. Yeah, beautiful. Kind of clear. Won't even focus. Look at that thing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Don't know why the heck I do the things I do. Well, I can't see how deep it is. I just kept on walking. Even close to the side over here was up to the waist. You better believe some things are freezing at the moment. But I'll go through anything when I see something like this. Well, probably not going to be here, probably will. Keep on looking. Haven't covered over there yet. Got to look under the shade and see what they might have placed there. But let me go ahead and set the jug down real quick. Other side of the bridge. A lot of challenges today. I think I might have found one. I don't know yet. It might be just a big old chunk off the block. Stands out like a perfect thumb. Could be upside down. Could be nothing at all. Man. Don't tell me that's going to be some junky piece of, chert that's just part of the chip off the old block. Hold on. Please tell me this is the real deal, Holyfield. Alright, well, the tip is broken, but that thing is pretty dang big. Good find for the day to add to the pottery. I know the tip is just chipped. Excuse me. Maybe we'll find it later. Look at that thing right there. Cool. Yeah, the tip is busted in the form of a triangle. Go figure. Cool. About dang time. Let me keep on going. This stuff right here is so easy to see out here. Better believe it. Let's hope there's going to be 10 more out here the rest of the way. A few feet later, from right over there, I'm looking because I see something in the mud. Hold on 1 second. Catch your breath. This might be something right there. I don't know. It's large. Hold on. I'm still looking. I look with the camera too. You gotta excuse me. It's a different set of eyes. An extra set of eyes for me to look. Helps me see geometries. But there's something in the mud right here. It's got napping on it. I do not know though. That's gotta be something, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. Let's put our hand on this thing. Don't tell me it's a busted rock. If this is a historic piece, we hit it right in less than 10 minutes on the other side of the bridge. Yes, indeed. All right, jeez. 2 in less than 3 minutes and 18 seconds. That's a weird one, though. I know you're going to say, but Da Vinci, hey, why don't you just stay right there all day? Well, maybe I had to go through a challenge just to recover the major history on this side. Let me wash this historical piece off right here. Maybe it wasn't muddy. Maybe it's just the color of the mud. Dang. Yeah, still a little bit dirty. Look at that thing right there. So amateur, it's perfect. Dang. Add it to the museum pile. I'm looking. Could be something intact, but I know for a fact we have some very nice gravel bars coming up that might hand us at least, who knows, it could be 10 more for the next 4 gravel bars, what I call filters out here. the filters that are long enough and rocky enough to hide things. Who knows what we're missing in the waters of eternity around us? It's kind of hard to see it in there. Yeah, every color known to mankind. It's almost impossible to see it because it all blends in quite nicely because it's all together like we should be, you know? Cool. Another piece of the pot. Can see that a mile away. And it's a top. It's a top. It's a brim of one. Hold on. Let me rinse this thing off. The pot without the pot. Cool. Add it to the pocket carefully. Keep on going. If we don't find anything at all in here majorly historic, we suck more than you could ever imagine. Don't say a word. Perfect. See, we don't suck after all. I know it's not majorly historic, it's just a broken starter with no freaking design on it. Cool. Just getting started. The better pieces are going to be the easiest ones to see. What a shame so far. Gone quite the distance, covered over there, nothing at all. Except a heartbreaker in my right hand. Let me get this thing out and put it in my left. Look at that thing. What a heartbreaker on this. It was part of one. I don't know where the top or the bottom is, but we're gonna have to chuck this thing back. Some kind of busted masterpiece. But there's another thing over here to my left. No, it's not another magnificent point. Excuse me, I'm looking. I thought I saw something. It makes me stutter when I see something that's bright white or perfect black out here. Or just a perfect rock in general. But there's a big old shard of pottery right here. I saw that 35 feet away. Look how fat that thing is. You talk about a piece of concrete. Hold on. It's right in front of me. Hold on. It's right in front of me. I was just about to say it. I think it's intact. Hold on. I know, we're all in a hurry, aren't we? I see napping everywhere. Scraping tools, something. Axe head, no, nothing. Yeah. Cool, there's a memo. There's something right here. Hold on, fellas. Hold on. It's right there. Hold on. I'm looking. Because this reminds me of one of those scenes in, the Oak Island TV show, whatever it's called, The Curse of Oak Island. I've only seen a few episodes. I have. But it's a long movie I have to make to explain a few things to you that I've been, effing up on lately in this human life of mine. I'm looking, because you can't miss that thing over there. I think it's an Intatmore mountain. Hold on. It's a point I'm trying to get to. Well, yeah, it's a point I'm trying to get to. When it comes to this, I held this thing up and I saw it in the background. It reminds me of a few of those scenes when they find their treasure, when they find their artifacts of time in the ground. Metal detecting, doing all that kind of stuff. The English guy who does all the metal detecting. And he'll bring them like a ring or something. Yeah, my heart's beating right now. Sticks out like a perfect thumb, and it's kind of large too. Yeah, but it reminds me of that scene. There's another one. Watch there be a piece over there. I mean, like a point or something like that. But look at that. This reminds me of all those scenes in the TV show where they examine something, but they're missing the main treasure. We'll get to that in that movie I'm making for you. I should have known. That joker is right here. It's not a joker, it's the real deal Holyfield. Third one in less than a quarter of a mile. Yes, indeed. Don't drop that thing right there. I'm hoping that's not a crack in it, though. Yeah, the top is a tiny bit busted off. I knew we were going to find some magnificent things up in here. Always keep looking for something, but they claim I already found it. But I know exactly what I found. I know exactly what I found. Let me go ahead and keep on going with it. It's turning into a perfect day after all. Had no idea how to go all the way this far just to find it all. Yeah, dang. Landscaping. Perfect. They even piled up the sands out here to try to clean it up. Look at the explosion. Let's hope there's going to be a different kind of explosion right up in here. But they wiped out a little bit of it. Used to be about 65 to 70 feet long right up in here. Nothing at all. Probably would have recovered 3 or 4 if it was the original size that it used to be. Second one of the day. Look at that thing right there. Crystal clear. It's going to look different when it dries off. But you always have to put this down and look at the main treasure. Another humongous gravel bar wiped out. Trust me, I know my gravel bars. Let's keep on going. I'm not mad at them. got to be kidding. This is it. But I'm not talking about that. You'll be like, Da Vinci, what are you talking about, man? You can call me by my code name. Sure can. Yeah. But I'm not talking about that right there. Let me finish looking before I pan the camera up. I'm talking about this thing right here. Bam. Probably about 75 feet long and about 20 feet wide right there. Let's try to get over there. Best and safest way we can. They might actually surprise us with nothing at all. This might take the rest of the day. And it might be for nothing at all. Let's pray that's not going to be the case. Let me take a quick look. Bam. Check these things out. This is all I collected in this entire gravel bar. Piece of the pot. Pretty nice order right there, but look at this scraping tool right here. What the heck is that? That's some kind of scraping device right there, some kind of cutting tool. It's not a bottom of a preform because there's a bottom that they whacked off right there. So it's supposed to go like that. You better believe I'm recovering that thing right there. Some kind of tool, okay. All right, and then this is it. That, chip off the old block, and this thing I'm about to toss back. Bottom of a humongous one. Oh well, I guess everything is either behind us or it's in front of us, if you know what I mean. Let's keep going forward. Oops, almost forgot this. That's crazy. Best find of the day. Cool. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this little guy right here. Check out this baby turtle. No, don't get too close. Don't get too close. Reference picture. Bam. Cute. Adorable. Let's go ahead and leave them be. They're trying to enjoy their heaven out here. Let's hope they can live to be at least 55 years old. See you later. Last chance. Like the last chance thrift mart. Da Vinci style. Treasure is gone. Is empty. No coins for the treasure. Guess we'll be adding this to the pocket. It's not going to focus well. I need to make it into a painting. If I can hold the camera still. What the heck am I doing? You guys crazy right here. I always love coming across these logs like this. Man. Beautiful. Ready for the wall. Yeah, don't ask me what I'm doing. Look at that balance right there. I had to sit down and climb over this thing right here. Yeah, I could have easily fallen in the water if the balance broke. Got to be more careful out here. Got to be careful. Why is that? Every snake I've come across today has been in a bush. And they plop right in because they're hanging on the branches. Could be one above me. In this beautiful light show going on up in here. No wonder they like to hang out in the bushes. That was one right there probably. Could have been just a frog. Chill zone. Haven't been out here in about 3 years. 4 years, possibly. I'm talking about past this log jam that they wiped out for us. Well, unfortunately, they took down a few trees in the process. Beautiful balance. If they give us one last thing, I'm going to go crazy out here. In a good way, that is. Huh. What the heck is that, man? Looks like this is going to be the turnaround spot. I already know what's around this turn over here. Bingo. I'm going to go ahead and turn around now. Get on out here. I'll see you back at the Vinci studio. It's been a perfect heavenly day all day today. Took a while to make some nice recoveries. Had to go forwards just to come backwards just to find it. Dang. Wishful thinking. Let me go ahead and get my running shoes on real quick. I'll see you later. Not quite. Dang, up to the waist. Up to the waist. I have a feeling that they might have one last thing for us to collect, but I could be terribly wrong, like I am quite a bit. But I see one last gravel bar. They know I never give up. Oh well, nothing. Gone a little bit too far. But did I? Just a sign. Heck yeah. Time to celebrate. Looks like we're getting platinum tonight. The Vinci style. You already know the story behind this. Let me go ahead and empty out this bag really quickly but very carefully to go over what we recovered out there. Quite the day today out there in that perfect place. Let's go ahead and do this right. Had no idea it was going to end up like this out there today, did we? Man. It did not start off promising. Just a few things here and there. That's about it. And then all we had to do was just cross that bridge to find something else. Unexplainable, really. Seems like we got to pass more bridges to try to find, what needs to be recovered. So it's never forgotten ever again. Cool little collection. I would definitely say so. But there's truth behind it. The longer we go, the more you're going to find, the more you're going to recover. But in the case of today, it seems like it was on one side of the bridge mostly, which is puzzling to me. Very puzzling. Alright, pile of garbage right here. Probably some of these shards came from the same pot. Don't know. But it's a cool little addition to the collection. Especially that thing right there. Probably could be 3,000 years old on that. Could be only 1,700. But some of these things are definitely not that old. Got some part of the treasure right here. Nothing in it. Well, it's got a couple of things in it. Take that back. These things like to fall apart. What kind of brand is that? Jordache? I can't tell. Thirsty one. I'll have to Google that later. Never seen that before. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Thirsty one. That's cool. What is that, like 1980 style? 1987, 1986, do not know. Cool, it's empty. There's no change, there's nothing in it. There's no cell phone. No IDs, nothing like that. But the oldest thing in the pile right here are the crystals. Yeah, nice pieces. They were more clear and more crystal clear when they were wet. Can see the truth within. Beautiful. Not a lot of modern garbage today, which is a good thing. I think I just had to grab a few things just to even out the run-through video. Even out the frame just about. Because it's packed with some history today. Thank the Lord for that one. Yeah. Got to get the aluminum bat ready for this. But I have a theory that these things might ride further with a wooden bat. A more solid bat. I'm not sure though. I got to do some studies on that. Maybe I'll just Google some videos to see if someone else did the same thing that I'm trying to do with these little fun things. But once we hit them, they're going to be gone again. Probably never ever find them again. Let's hope we don't break any windows like I was a kid or a teenager. Ooh, nice on that. Okay. Some crockware. Not many pieces today. And then, you know, pieces of garbage. I had an idea about making a dress out of this kind of stuff. You know, I'm a fashion designer in a different way. I am. Cool. You can tell I'm tired. I had to go through a lot just to recover some things today. Hope you're not mad at me though. I thought about just taking this stuff right back out there. I think that's a good idea later on, as soon as I take pictures of everything and whatever. But I thought about taking all my collection back out there. Yeah. I haven't made that decision yet, but let's talk about this piece. Look at where they stuck a stick in the side of it to support it when they fired it. But I don't understand that concept though. I don't understand that. If they stuck a stick in the side to fire it, wouldn't the stick burn? That's why I would think so. But maybe they had a different technique. Maybe they knew the forces of the fire, the heat. And all they needed was the heat, not the direct flame. And it was just elevated above a fire where the wood wouldn't burn. Yeah, cool. All right, some of these things are pieces of tops, like that one. A lot of these things have hidden designs within them. You can barely see them at an angle. A lot of these have been rubbed off for many centuries, hopefully. Well, as far as the age goes. But it's very unfortunate that had been lost for such a long time due to many circumstances, you know, hate, for one. Yeah. I have many theories that the settlers came by and found intact pots on the lots and land and just broke them and tossed them in the creek or something. Didn't cherish them like I would have. Yeah, boy, this piece right here weighs a ton. Solid as concrete. It's almost like you can kill somebody with this one. Probably one of the heaviest pieces I've ever laid my hands on. Man. Great construction in that. Look at that. There's a pinch mark on that thing right there. Let's touch it. Just for the sake of it. Gee, that piece. Unbelievable for the day. Yep. Okay, what's next? Some kind of handle possibly? Don't know. Maybe it just broke perfectly to give us that idea. And it's just part of a pot. Yeah. Many stories hidden deep inside of these things. This one's been rubbed off. Check design. Stamp design. Whatever you call this thing. Fabric design. I want to see what their fabric was like a few hundred years ago. I'd like to find a few examples if they would allow that. But it's gone with the wind and the soils and everything else. Returned back to heaven. Back to its own nature. Yeah. Cool. Nice design on that one. Barely even read it. And this thing right here. Gee. I'm not going to clean this with a brush because I'm very interested in what is on the side of this thing. What's on the surface? Yeah, this is going to be one piece I'm not going to clean with a toothbrush or like a plastic brush or anything like that. It's got some major history attached to it for real though. Maybe that's just the soils because it was buried for so long. Quite possibly. Wish we could find the intact pots for a change, but they're all in a museum, trust me on that. And of course you have the other pieces of the day. Some pieces I captured off camera because the camera was dead. Yeah. So I had to give up and just keep on going in a different way. That's why you see things that you didn't see on camera. Because I found them later. Yeah, I don't know if that's some kind of amateur or not. I just collected it just to study it more. I have a few pieces just like this. I do. But this piece here, quite the tool. Look at that. What a shame I didn't collect more in that one gravel bar. That humongous gravel bar. Largest one of the day. And this is the only thing that we found mostly in that one spot. But I'll tell you something though, it's the most intact piece in that one gravel bar. Just like one I've never found before. Never found one of these things before. Some kind of weird scraping tool. Cool. Definitely museum quality on that. Kind of. And then you have the points. Got that thing right there. The mud helped us see it. It did. It was covered in some kind of, thin layer of mud on top. Where we found it under that branch. Cool. And it helped us see the reflection of it. Don't even know if I would have spotted it if it was not covered in mud. But that is a perfect piece right here. Quite intact. Be careful with it. And then that one's broken, that one's broken. Yeah, that one's broken. That's a weird one right here though. It's kind of intact. Yeah, that's some kind of amateur piece right here. Kind of weird. That one's broken. That one's busted. Don't know if this is some kind of large knife or whatever. Maybe it's just a chip off the old block. But that is still sharp, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. No signs of real napping though. Maybe it's just a joke. Maybe it's not. Razor sharp. Really? And then you had the scraps right here. Look at this piece of shirt right here. I thought it was a floor towel until I flipped it over and saw the truth. Came from the campsite or something like that. The community. That's nice right there. That was weird. All right. Any questions? Yeah, talk about Monumental Day. It was very unexpected for today. Like I said, it didn't start out promising, but they eventually led us to it. But it definitely took the entire day to do it. Really though. But as you know, it's going to be hard to top this one. It's going to be hard to say. Let's hope we find much more than what we're looking at here. Because that's definitely asking for too much. Let's go ahead and stay blessed with what we collected today. And be very happy that we're able to recover such a collection. Yeah, to add to the museum. Let me go ahead and go to bed. It's been a long day. I'll see everybody later on. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I know I did.